What's going on, everybody? Gonna give everybody a few minutes to jump on here, and then we'll get the party started. A little bit on the warm side. It's all right though. Give me some oil. All right. What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's up, Trenches? Appreciate it, sir. What's going on, Charles Doyle? What's up, Stephen Carr? Appreciate all the happy birthdays. Thank you, guys. I got some stuff to talk about as far as the transfer portal goes, but yeah, thanks, Brad Pitt. So, obviously, there's a lot of news out there about JT Daniels and Jermaine Burton, and I mean, Jermaine Burton's got to do what he's got to do, man. Thanks, Michael Porter. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, I've been telling you guys for a long time about what it's like to cook fried rice and do hibachi on here. So, I was going to do that for you guys tonight. Going out to a restaurant, it is nice, but really you can do all of that stuff here. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. You can do what you want to do. How about them dogs, Pate? Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sarah. The big 80. Yeah, 1980. Yeah. So what you do is you want to go get yourself some parboiled rice like this. And you want to make it, and you want to actually let it sit for a day. Once you do that, then you're going to put it on the black on here. So we're going to turn this so you guys see it. Thank you, Mill Woodcliff. Appreciate it, sir. So here we go. And I know this is going to be really complicated, so that's it. That's it for now. So next thing you want to do, we'll go ahead and break everything up. What's going on, Booty Sniper? Thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. What's up, Jesse? Glad to talk to you today, sir. It's good talking to you, Miranda. Right now, I've got the heat on low, so I'm going to bump it up just a little bit. Appreciate it, Straight Dog. Thank you so much. Drywall knife. Making a rice cake, yes, sir. So as this heats up, just coconut icing is fine. Whatever you need. Okay, that's fine. So, thank you, Sammy. Memory mess. What do I get to use that? So, once you get to this point, you want to take you some soy sauce. I use light soy sauce. This adds a little bit of flavor. Most of this will actually end up cooking out. It gives it some color. But what really gives it flavor is this right here, pure sesame oil. I want to make sure you hit that. Bartholomew Bob says, hit the thumbs up for his birthday. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. I think they're on my dresser. So we want to. Now, sesame oil is one of those things where a little kind of goes a long way. So you don't want to get carried away with this stuff. Appreciate that, David. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Bobby Streaming Tech. Appreciate it. So appreciate you guys sticking around in the off season, man. It's it's a great year to be a dog. It's always a great year to be a dog, but this year especially. I don't know if I told you guys. I know I told some of you guys that I was planning on having Brandon Adams from Dog Nation was supposed to be on the show, but they ran into a little bit of a conflict, so they're not going to be able to join the show. So I apologize for that, guys. But we'll find somebody else on the show to be on the show soon, sir. Now, rice always sticks to the griddle. So don't. If you're doing this on a Blackstone, don't feel bad about it sticking to the griddle. You just scrape it off. It's fine. And I like to spread mine out. And you'll feel at a certain point once it heats up, it'll soften up and it'll kind of become much more malleable. Ooh, that's one of the big words. In a few minutes, we're going to start cooking the shrimp and the chicken and the steak and the vegetables. Wife's already made the clear Japanese soup, so that's inside. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, this is just, you can move it around. You can really do what you need to with it. Like that. Now, once this gets to a certain point, we're going to add an egg to it. Let's check the chat. What's up, Exley? Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys being on. So, depending on how big of a group you got, you can do 1 or 2 eggs. I like to do at least 2. Sometimes I'll do more. It really kind of just depends. And this is a very complicated process, so make sure you pay attention. That complicated process involves making sure you don't get any eggshells in there like I just did. There we go. Got that out. There we go. Uh-oh. My wife just opened the garage on me. Yes, my dear. I will get it hooked here. The string now. They've already done chewed through the back. All right, give me a second. There's a bungee cord right here. Breeding cats out here. All right, so take that and you just kind of mix it in. It'll cook as it goes, and you just keep mixing it. Super complicated process. It's amazing how just a couple of little eggs like that'll add all the flavor that it has. It really makes a big difference in the whole thing. Yeah, Ben is coming back. There's a lot of people that's not excited about it. I gotta tell you, I'm a little surprised. A lot of people really thought he was gonna kind of do the old one and done thing, give somebody else an opportunity. So, yeah. Ooh, that's fly. All right, so we're gonna let that cook for just a minute. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Dwayne RTR? The first natty was great. This one was even better. Georgia could, just for those of you who don't know, Georgia could, if it wanted to, actually claim like 5 or 6 national championships. We don't, but we could. Some schools out there claim everything they can, even in seasons when they lost the last game of the season. So to give you an idea of kind of how that looks right there. So it is a little chilly in the garage. It's probably say 45 degrees out here, but I'm standing over this Blackstone, so it's really not bad at all. And I'll normally wait until I get to this point here, especially with fried rice. And then I'll hit it with just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little more pepper than salt, really. And then we'll mix that up one time. You don't want to overcook this, and it's easy to overcook it. You want to make sure you take it off while it's still kind of, really sticky. It wants to stick. It wants to stick a little bit, kind of like that. It doesn't just fall off. That means it's good. Any drier than that, you start to have problems. Ooh, hot off the grill. Now you can go down to your local Chinese restaurant, and you can go there to enjoy the experience, which is great. I've done it on a number of occasions, but for what I'm making here, this will feed 6 people with leftovers. So, and you're going to figure $25, probably around $25 a plate, if you go to one of these places and get this stuff. You can make all of this stuff for about probably around $40 would be a pretty good guess. So for $40 versus 150 plus tip, you can get it all. You can get the whole thing all to yourself, man. All to yourself. So next thing we're going to do here, throw that right there. We have a giant vat of rice. Okay. Next. Get us some of these vegetables, man. Throw them right on there. Kind of move these around. Doesn't really matter how you do it. They're all going to go right back on this same pan here in just a minute. This one here, do the same thing. Grab your soy sauce. I like to kind of push mine together, and a lot of these vegetables will cook down with a lot of moisture, and especially like zucchini. Get this all in here like this, and I just kind of give it a good coating. That's going to seep down, simmer down. We're going to mix it up real good here. Now, soy sauce on Blackstone will become sticky pretty quick, so keep an eye on it. You don't want it to get, stuck to the grill if you can help it. Again, a little bit of salt and pepper. I tend to go a little more pepper than I do salt. Yeah. And we're going to give that a minute to cook down. Appreciate that, Brandon Washington. Thank you so much. You guys did a super chat and I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling back through now. Easy 25 a plate, definitely. how much is one of those frying things? One of these is you can get them on sale for about 150, 160, and I've had this one for easily 6 or 7 years. If you figure how much you're going to use an actual outdoor barbecue grill, you're going to spend more than 150, and it's going to last you 2 or 3 years. And then yeah, no, I'm not a vegan, sir. It doesn't jive with me. Okay if you are, but I like my meat. I've won eating contests before, eating 23 and a half double-decker moon pies. Blood sugar was still I was still north of 400. Holy crap. It's my birthday, Texas Rocks. Booty Sniper says, I'll take one order of Wu-Tang Clan with a side of Tupac Shakur. Don't forget me. Love you long time. I appreciate that, Sniper. You good people, sir. How many cows and chickens need to die to give you heart disease? At least one more, Mrs. Turner. Wishing you a great birthday. Appreciate that, Dwayne. Thank you very much. Today is also Battle Angel's birthday. And I believe K-Dog's Kevin, he was the guy that he was at the celebration. I had an extra ticket. I ended up giving it to him. He was at the celebration. He got his birthday's in a couple of days, I believe. Oh, happy birthday, old time. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Beats the alternative, man. I'm getting me one for my birthday. My husband doesn't know he's paying for it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Get you one. They're worth having. Give me about 2 seconds. I'm gonna let you guys cook this down. I am a fanatic about washing my hands while I cook. I probably wash my hands 10 or 15 times while I'm cooking. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Appreciate that, Exley. Being plant-based doesn't jive with you because you refuse to try. You would probably be healthier and live longer for your family. Hold on, let me finish reading this. If you did, but hey, who cares if you die young, right? Hey, man, to each their own. If you enjoy the vegan lifestyle, go for it. Uh, I like vegetables. I eat a lot of vegetables. I like meat. I eat a lot of meat, and I also eat a lot of junk food. My grandfather had this wonderful saying, and great grandfather, excuse me. He lived to be 97 years old and a week. So very poor genetics in my family for old age, apparently. He drank every day. He dipped snuff every day. He drank Pepsis every day. He ate candy every day, and he had a saying: eat right, exercise, die anyway. So, but I appreciate you looking out for me, trying to look out for me. You did your job. You told me, so we good now. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So when you look on here, this is where if you let the soy sauce sit, it will kind of caramelize the sugar or whatever is in it that caramelizes. It will caramelize on there, and it's kind of hard to get off. You kind of fight it to get it off. So what we do now, well, if I was a genius, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos. I would be working for NASA. But I've resigned myself to just live my life and enjoy myself as best I can. And when it's my time, the good Lord wants me to go home, he'll call me, and I'll be there. So, but if I got into perfect shape, they wouldn't let me back into the Slob Olympics. So you guys come check out the Slob Olympics. Uncle Lou's going to be there. Celine Driver's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Raj is going to be there. Vic is going to be there from Vic 2 Productions. You need to go check out Vic. He is great. He is last year's MVP of the Slob Olympics. Check out these veggies right here. Now, when you're cooking these, you gotta keep them moving, And now you can. It's easy to tell when an onion's done because the onion gets really kind of soft and not a problem. The zucchini is a little different, a little harder to tell. The zucchini, it still won't. Man, that's good stuff. So when it comes to zucchini and your mushrooms and stuff like that, you want to cook them, but you don't want to overcook them. You want them to be have a little bit of crispness to them, so that whenever if you look over here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you listen, I'll drop it on the Blackstone. If you push through it, it'll go clink like that, and so that'll let you know that that's about done. If it goes through really, really quick, it's still raw. If it kind of eases through and you get a little bit of punch at the end, that's just right. It's just right. There we go. Oh boy, we dropped a few. We got some casualties. Casualties. There we go. All right. So there's the vegetables. How are we finna get into some of the fun stuff here? Try some of it. Good stuff. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this. These are chicken thighs. Second. You have to be careful when you move your truck because I back ran over it. Well, I'll make sure. There's three. Okay. Straight cancer that showed up. Okay. Here we are. Now these are chicken thighs. Now, what you may think that you're getting at the hibachi places, you may think that you're getting chicken breast, but you're not. You're getting chicken thighs. They tell you it's chicken breast, but it's not. It's chicken thighs. Need a fork, please. Woo. Fork off. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, but I'm a little busy at the moment, sir.
Yeah, you've got two things. I'm guessing this is from like
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I have no idea.
and then northern Texas, Dallas, Texas.
Okay, I'll take a look at it here in a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll trim up the chicken just like this. I'm gonna cut in there. Cut in there. All right.
Hey, you got a girlfriend that's a realtor?
Probably. Why?
Because she's sending us magnets and stuff.
Mm-hmm. One can only hope. I gotta do the choo-choo train with onion. I ain't good enough to do that, sir. I ain't good enough to do that. Yeah. Well, some call it a choo-choo train.
No.
Yes, dear. I don't have that particular, what do you call it? I don't have the oil to do it with anyway. as we're cooking here, what we're doing is we're just kind of cutting these into smaller pieces. They will cook faster. They will cook evenly. You don't have to worry about something being overcooked or undercooked. Just like that. Let me think about that. Take a break there. We appreciate you. They don't say let the big dog eat for nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody expressing themselves. Woo. Just so you know, when you're cutting this stuff, because of the temperature of the grill, that heat's coming up, and a lot of times burning my hands. Oh, Chadrick D. Wood says, I have to say you are a true Dogs fan. I appreciate the info that you distribute concerning UGA football. Happy birthday and making me hungry, laughing out loud. Yes, sir. So for me, and I've been looking at what's going on with the transfer portal. You know, obviously JT Daniels is in the transfer portal. You had Lane Kiffin in Athens, and you got Jermaine Burton in the transfer portal. It doesn't take a rocket science to correlate all that together. He was likely talking to both of those guys. There's some speculation and some rumors that those two are a package deal, which wouldn't surprise me at all. Wouldn't upset me either. But I'm just thinking to myself, that, you know, I can understand why Jermaine Burton would want to go somewhere where JT Daniels is. And one of the games JT Daniels played with Jermaine Burton had almost 200 yards receiving in one game. So if he's looking to go pro, he needs those kind of numbers. I don't know if I can. I can try. So, whew, I left that on the grill too long. I caramelized it. All right. Get that over here for right now. Let's see here. So at this point now, obviously we've got this chicken cooking. This chicken's been marinating in whatever my wife had to marinate for. There's a specific one she uses for this. Flavor comes out really good. If you're looking for a stronger flavor in chicken, you really want to go with one of the dark meats. The dark meat just has a stronger chicken flavor to it overall. This real quick. Ooh, Jet Met says, is it true that Comrade Saban is now playing Alabama players and paying them in rubles? Some of the stuff y'all come up with is weird, man. Weird. Do you think that we have a shot at Latavius Brini? We do, but I mean, I think you do, but it's hard to tell at this point. Depending on where you look at, Texas A&M's the number one spot, and then Georgia's number two, or Texas A&M is number one and Alabama's number two. So just depends on where you look right now on the recruiting ranking. February 2nd, we'll know a lot more. Whichever way you slice it, Georgia's still picking up about five. Still picking up about five stars. I mean, that's just a ton, really. I do. Who sent me a birthday card? That's my boss's boss. I can't help it, man. Man, when you look like Riff off of Yellowstone, you're gonna get that, man. Thank you. Lord said you got some planet photo. Woo. So likely, the crazy thing is that Stetson Bennett's coming back, which puts Georgia yet again, once again, in another quarterback controversy. But now Georgia fans are stuck with the problem of it's not that uh, we don't trust Stetson Bennett. A lot of people don't. So that's kind of the position that they're in. And then you got a lot of fans out there that are, it's hard to argue with Kirby Smart after he's won a national championship. So, I mean, what do? You know, the crazy thing is that Vegas has already listed Georgia and Alabama as favorites, co-favorites to win the national championship next year. So, and that's with them knowing that Stetson Bennett's coming back. So, I mean, what do? You know? All right. I got to get something to put this chicken on, and then I got to cook the steak, and then we'll get to the shrimp. Woo! All right. Let's go get this thing up. Take the vegetables in, take the rice in, take the chicken in, and then we cook the steak and the shrimp. All right. Once you get to a point where you feel like the chicken's pretty well done, take that off and transfer it to right here, like that. There we go. All right.
You can just tell them that's my meal prep, and I'll meal prep however I want to. That's shrimp and rice included.
Oh.
I take diet advice for people who eat rabbit food.
Well, if you are what you eat, and cows eat grass, technically, I guess that makes this grass. There we go. Here. Woo, okay. I didn't like the way that knife was cutting, so I went and got my other knife. This one's a little sharper. As you can see here, I've got the grill on a low so that I can cook it without having to worry about it burning. And I do a push pull when I cut, which is you just push down, and then once the front hits, just drag back. That usually gives me a pretty uniform cut. You get a steak, you want to get a steak that's got some marbling in it. And marbling is the fat content that goes into the meat. And as that meat cooks, that fat, when it heats up and melts into the meat, is really where you get the flavor from. So if you're buying steak and it's a really red piece of meat and it doesn't have a lot of marbling in it, that piece of meat is going to be super dry. It's not going to have good flavor. It's going to be chewy. And when it comes to steak, especially if you're cooking on a Blackstone, you don't want to overcook this. You really kind of want to be careful with how long you cook it. I don't add any soy sauce, any of that. I just hit this with just straight salt and pepper. That's the only thing I put on this. It's all it needs. You should never be trying to over season meat. Well, I mean steak, especially steak. Depending on what happens on February 2nd, National Signing Day, I would be I'm interested to see if Georgia can flip anybody. Kirby Smart's done a pretty good job over his time as head coach at Georgia. They kind of finding a surprise flip. Always kind of shows up. It's always kind of interesting what he's able to do. It's also probably going to be the last year where we don't see a major problem with an interference type from NIL deals. So I'm looking forward to see how that pans out. I'm really hoping Georgia can secure that #1 spot. But even if we don't, Georgia's still going to have a heck of a recruiting class with 5 5-stars, and potentially more. I mean, if Georgia can win a national championship with a walk-on quarterback, imagine what we could do with a 5-star. What am I talking about? We're never going to play a 5-star quarterback. It's not going to happen. So I don't wait until this is what most people would consider to be completely done. Red meat is going to continue to kind of cook on its own here. So I'm going to set that to the side. Then we're going to come up here. Then we're going to do everybody's favorite. There was a cat that just came in the garage. All right, here we go. Here's the old shrimpy.
I need the salt. So the chicken feet of custard I'm about to cook. There's eggs. I'm being smart out here. Because the cake's not vegan either.
So shrimp Creole, shrimp kebab, shrimp and rice, shrimp and beans, shrimp salad, fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, shrimp cocktail, shrimp and eggs, shrimp sausage. That's about it. So shrimp's gonna cook kind of quick, so you want to keep it moving. It helps that my son works at the grocery store, so he knows when something's fixing to go on sale. So we go ahead and grab it while it's cheap and hang on to it. And yeah, look at there. Now shrimp is one of those things, man, that you can absolutely overcook in a heartbeat, in a blinkety blink blink. Now I will throw a little bit of soy sauce on this, adds a little bit of flavor. All this is cooked on low. After I get past the vegetables, I'll turn everything down to a low, almost medium low. But shrimp sure does cook quick, though. You got to be careful with it. If you overcook it, it'll get rubbery. You don't want to overcook it. You also don't want it raw either. So it ain't supposed to be able to hurt you, but I'm just not a fan of raw shrimp. You can see it's starting to get curled up there, nice and pink in color. You should be able to come over here and just bust on you. You can look in the center. Tell we're getting pretty close here. You spread them out, they cook faster. If you keep them closer together, they cook a little slower. It's a little easier to keep your eye on them, make sure they turn out right. Night, Sarah. Thank you for stopping by. All right. That should just about be it with the old shrimpies. They all look pretty well done to me. There we go. And that's it. That's all it takes. Nice and easy. Took me about half the time it takes most people to cook a real meal. My wife does all the prep work. And if that don't look like a good birthday supper, I don't know what does. Woo. Oh, we'll do some garlic, and we'll do some butter and salt and pepper and a little bit of soy sauce and some other yum sauce and all that good stuff. We'll do some of that here in just a minute. Boy, that good stuff right here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh. I want Bama and UGA to play Notre Dame again. Boy, me too. What's up, Keith Shelley? I appreciate it, sir. We're just cooking some breakfast. Lord have mercy. Cooking birthday dinner. Appreciate all the happy birthdays, guys. Thank you for the support. But yeah. But I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna eat birthday dinner, and then we're gonna have some cake. But I wanted to share this with y'all. I wanted you guys to see how easy it is to cook restaurant quality hibachi on a Blackstone. And steak is like butter. Look at this. Watch. That good stuff. How's 36 feel? I wouldn't know. I hadn't seen it in so long I can't remember. I'm 42, so appreciate that, Charles. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. You guys are great. Thank you for the super chat tonight. Sniper, really appreciate it. All you guys are in the chat so far. Let me call you all you got. I'm gonna call out the I didn't see Pastor Dave in here. I did see Trenches, Ed Ogeron, Gil Hansen, Matthew Cornell, Texas Rocks, Keith Shelley, Daniel Rivera, Dwayne RTR, Charles Doyle. Sarah was here. Stray Dog. What's this, baby? Oh, that's the sauce.
No, that's not the custard. That's the frosting.
Pretty good. You want to take this in? Oh, yeah, that's really good.
That's the coconut buttercream.
Yeah, I like that.
The coconut custard.
I like that a lot. Let's see who's going. Missed a few up here, I'm sure. Let me get back down to the bottom. Chad Etheridge, yes, sir. Appreciate it. Okay. Our resident health expert. We appreciate you chiming in and helping us out. You guys have a great day. We'll have some more updates for you guys over the weekend. Don't forget to go check out the other channel, Zero Missing, XERO. We're going to be doing more stuff on the on that channel. Hey, what's up, Keith? Appreciate it, sir. Thank you for the happy birthday, son. Sir. Yes, sir. Sent me a text this morning. I did not get it. I've had a couple people that's done that today, though, so I'm not surprised. Yep. We're gonna enjoy this hibachi. We got to get Keith and his family to come up here. What's up, DSA? We got to do dinner with them again soon. We miss them. So, yeah. Next time on Oahu, go to Giovanni's shrimp truck. We'll see about that. You can tell how cold it is out here. Watch. That's how cold it is in this garage. I'm out here cooking. Keeps me heating the house up too much though, so it ain't too bad. All right, guys, I gotta get out here. I'll talk all night. Have a great day. Happy birthday to me. God bless. Daniel Rivera. Look in. I'll have to post in one of the descriptions. But the name of the channel is Zero Missing. XEROMISSING. I only have one video up right now, but I'm gonna be uploading more. I'm gonna make like 3 or 4 this weekend because I'm so far behind. It's just been crazy busy. Have a great day. Yeah. And God bless. Don't forget to check out the Slab Olympics. Go Dogs.